What's going on, Nour Nation? I'm Nour Solomon from We Are MasterMinds, and today we go get into it. I got a little special guest with me, and he might make a little noise, but it's okay. It's my little buddy right here. This is my little son. This is Jira. And as you see, he's in here playing, but oh, he's happy. He's happy. You happy? Oh, he must see some angels up there. I don't know. Yeah. Go ahead and play. Today we go get into it though, man. We're going to talk about the wisdom of the seasons. And this is something that, that we all need to be aware of. We all need to be cognizant of. And we all must understand exactly what's going on. So let's get into it. The wisdom of the seasons. This is when we all come to the understanding that everything is in life is like the seasons. You're going to have your winters. You're going to have your falls. You're going to have your summers. You're going to have your springs. Everything has its seasons. And the wisdom comes when, one, you understand the seasons, and two, when you're able to actually be aware and be able to actually tell what field you're in and what situation you're in and figure out the season that you're in as far as that situation. See, we can look at a situation that you're in and realize what season you're in. You can actually take advantage. Everything has a time. Everything has its own season. So when we are mindful of the seasons, we take advantage of whatever that season brings to us, and then we allow it to better our lives. See, one thing you gotta understand is we can have multiple things going on, which means we could be in multiple different seasons in different situations in different fields of our life. You can have wintertime in your finances, but at the same time, you could have yourself in the spring when it comes to your relationships, or your marriage. Or you can have a particular summertime where you're dealing with, taking care of some things in your body and health-wise. So it just doesn't mean that you have to be stuck in a season for everything. But when you're able to actually spot and eye what particular season you're in, when it comes to a situation that you're pondering on, that's when everything begins to come together. What are the seasons? Of course, you're going to have the season that people hate the most, and that's going to be the wintertime. Wintertime is the time where things could be going bad. Wintertime is a time of discomfort. Wintertime is a time of discontent. Wintertime is the time where things just ain't going well. However, it's a season that we all must go through. How often does the wintertime come? Every year. All the time. Since ancient history and ancient civilization, it's always had the winters. So for us to believe that we wouldn't have any winters or nothing is going to go wrong in your life is naive. Okay? It's ignorant. Doesn't make sense. So how do we plan for the winters? How do we get through and benefit on the winters? We build character. When you're going through your winters, you endure. You endure through your winter. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I figured I'll just go ahead and work. Stop that. No, don't do that. It's okay. I love you. Me and more. We have to endure, guys. We got to get through it. And it builds character when you get through those winters. You learn how to deal with different situations, with different points of discomfort in your life. When you're going through downtimes and how to get through it. These are going to help you in the long run. That's why winters are so special. That's why winters are so helpful. Because it benefits you. Learn your lessons. Whenever you have a failure, it's not a failure because you learn from your failures, which leads you to success. When you're in your winters, learn, how can I make sure that I don't go through this particular winter again? These things matter. And when you're dealing with your winters, why are you dealing with this? Why are you over here? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Let's everybody see your beautiful little face. Ooh. He had to sit right here with me. He like to mess with the camera. He got a little PlayStation controller with him too, so. You have to be able to deal with the winters and you have to learn from it. Build your character. Endure. Exactly. Exactly what he says. Endure. Okay? Next, what do you have? Hey. You have your spring. Spring is the time where we receive opportunity. Opportunities. We know that they're coming. We know that we're going to get them. Because spring is going to come. But what do we do when springtime comes? You take advantage. Take advantage of your opportunities. Jump on them. And you have to do it quickly because spring's not going to last but for so long. We got to be grateful for spring. Be grateful for the opportunities because when we have these opportunities, we plant the seeds. When you take advantage and you take advantage of the opportunity, you plant your seeds. Because once you plant your seeds, you take care of them so they can actually begin to sprout into whatever you need. Springtime, take advantage because springtime is the time for opportunity, guys. Okay? Next, summertime. Summertime is so important and it's such a oxymoron when it comes to what you need to do in your summertime. Because summertime is a time for nourishment and nourishing your seeds and nourishing what you've planted and building upon your opportunities. But at the same time, oh, he dropped it. There you go, buddy. But at the same time, you're defending it. You have to defend what you're building. That is what springtime is all, that's what summertime is all about. Okay, you're not going to get that. That's what summertime is all about, guys. Nourishment and defending. You take care of what you're actually putting together and you make sure that you water it. You take care of it. You put the necessary nutrients into that soil so it can grow. But at the same time, we know the bugs are going to come. We know that they're going to try to attack. We know the haters are going to hate because they see you planting those seeds. We know that all the naysayers are going to come and try to pull you down. We know the haters are going to come and try to do whatever they can do to sabotage what you've planted and to sabotage your opportunity. So you defend. What do you do when you defend? You fight. You fight for what you love. You fight for what you believe in. You fight for what you're striving for. And you don't allow anybody to take it from you. So guys, don't be afraid to defend the home that you've built, to defend the home that you're building. Summertime is the time where we focus on the positive, but at the same time, we focus on that negative. And I know you guys are saying, Nour, that's crazy because all I am is positive. You seem to be positive all the time too. Blah, 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 blah. That's naive. Who's positive all the time? What type of life is that? If everything was positive, there would be no negative. If everything was negative, there'll be no positive. There is a time for everything. There's a time to be negative and time to focus on it so you can defend, so you can be aware, so you can be conscious of what you are protecting. So summertime, guys, focus on taking care of what you've built, nourishing the seeds that you have planted, and at the same time, protecting what you have and protecting what you are grooming. And last but not least, guys, the fall. the harvest season. This is what we've done all of this stuff for. This is the time to reap what you have sown. And you need to reap what you have sown without complaints. And why I say this is because everything you reap won't always be what you have actually wanted. Because sometimes we plant the wrong seeds. So in the time of the fall, in the time of reaping, and in the time of the harvest, whatever we reap, reap it with no complaints, reap it with nothing but understanding, and reap it. He almost hurt himself. You okay? And guys, reap it with gratefulness. Be excited, be happy, be grateful, because this is life, and it's going to come with its goods and its bads, and that's just how it is. And it is a building block. It's the cornerstone of your life. It's how you build something great. So when you go through these seasons, and when you're able to spot them out, take advantage. Know what needs to be done. Know what time it is. And I promise you, we're going to live life and we're going to live good. Nour Nation, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys letting Jara tune in. He's a blessing. I love him. And I hope you guys have a happy holiday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. And make sure you put into place everything that you're trying to accomplish for this 2019. For 2019, guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. Oh, and this right here is my MasterMind gear. As you can see, the hoodie, you know what I mean? And it actually glows in the dark too, right on the, whoa, he moving with it. He think it's so funny. Come here, say bye to everybody. Say bye. You wave bye? Yeah. Say bye. Nour Nation, appreciate you guys tuning in, man. I love y'all. Bye.